Can I have your attention? The guests will be arriving in the next 10 minutes. All of you to be remain.
Your wish is my command. The evolution of humanity has transformed the mystical world into a reality. Technology is the new genie in the bottle that is just a tap away. Today's platform provides the window to the genie through the power of codes. Good morning, everyone. On behalf of VTAPP family, I welcome one and all to today's inaugural event of V-TAPP International Tech Festival. We begin the event with a welcome address by our Honorable Registrar, Dr. Jagdish Mudiganti. Sir.
Dignitaries on the dais, faculty, staff, external participants and dear students, a very good morning to all of you. VTAPP, the technical fest of VTAPP University, started in academic year 17-18 and the university was established in 2017. And then during those days, the display prototypes were mainly taken from the course called Engineering Clinics that we have, a very unique course we created, a compulsory course to all the students, where batches of 5-6 students from various disciplines used to come together, choose a faculty coordinator, and they would do some hands-on prototypes they would build, and learning used to happen through the prototypes with a few hundred students, 300-400 students, and then a few faculty coordinators that VTAPP had started, and some workshops used to be conducted in a very enthusiastic way, although lesser numbers in that period of time. Then later, over these years now, since we have grown into a 14,000 campus, rapidly approaching the 7th year, we are almost 14,000 students, and the feeder for the technical fest now comes from many research clusters, small research clusters that we have, centers of excellence, innovation and incubation facility, startups that are coming up over here, and apart from the schools and the, again, engineering clinics. So we have a larger feeder, and now we see a clear growth of demonstrations that we are having, prototypes and participants that we are having now in the VTAPP. So after a lot of postponements, all you know that we wanted to conduct this the last year itself due to storms and then various other disruptions, we had to postpone. But eventually, I think the technology triumphed. We all came together over here to witness another round of fun and then technology demonstration through this fest. So at the outset, we have a mandate. Since a 7-year growing university, we have a great mandate to contribute to the nation as well as a larger international community through generating knowledge. And if you see, the government also has a set of policies like the National Education Policy, and then also the vision for Viksit Bharat 2047, the developed India. And institutions like us have a greater responsibility to contribute in this direction. The policies and frameworks are decided by the government and then spearheaded by many of eminent people. One among them is our chief guest of today, Dr. Buddha Chandrasekharji. He is Chief Coordinating Officer of the AICTE, Ministry of Education, Government of India. Let us all welcome him. Thank you very much for coming over here and accepting our invitation. Also, with our quest, in this quest for the excellence, we need definitely some sort of industry participation. The education institutions cannot push the envelope of technology until unless there is also inputs and then alliances forged with the industry. In this regard, we have been very happy. We have been very grateful. Like our guest of honor, Sri Vittal Madhyamkarji, had accepted to be our guest of honor and is joining us over here. He is Director, IBM Innovation Center for Education, IBM Experts Lab, Data and AI Services, Bangalore, India. Thank you very much, sir, for joining over with us. And We would also like to welcome our Vice Chancellor, sir. He has been an inspiration for all of us. We have been taking so many strides in not only academics but also research and then innovation. Thanks to the vision and the goals set by him and continually guiding us in this path. Thank you very much, sir. Welcome you to this V-TAPP Fest. We would also like to welcome the external participants and the resource persons who are going to demonstrate the prototypes or organize the workshops or deliver guest lectures during this period, this V-TAPP Fest. We welcome all of you. We also like to welcome Deputy Director Student Welfare, who has been constantly on the run since we are going to also have a cultural fest after this tech fest. So we have been working very hard and then he has been in the forefront organizing all this. Welcome you, sir. We would also like to welcome VTAPP convener Dr. Sivi Chakravarti and co-conveners Dr. Sudha Ellison and Dr. Harikishan for their continual efforts. Since it got postponed from last year, they have been continually following up and then have made sure that all the things fall in place, and we are now having this fest. Thank you very much. Welcome you to this fest. And also we would like to welcome the deans, directors, faculty, staff and research scholars. You are also contributing in many ways to the prototypes that we are going to see. And also you are part of many of these events. We welcome you all to this fest. And finally, we would like to welcome the press and media as well. The world outside doesn't know until unless somebody tells that it's a small corner of the world. There is an institution which is having thriving students and then working hard to bring technology to the masses. True to the motto, apply knowledge, improve life. So we welcome the media persons who are bringing us to the world. Welcome all. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now a brief introduction to our chief guest of honor, Mr. Vithil Madhyalkar. Mr. Madhyalkar, the director of IBM Innovative Center for Education, is responsible for the global rollout of IBM Systems Labs University initiative. Mr. Madhyalkar has over 30 years of experience in the IT industry. Currently, he has been associated with IBM over 2 decades. He has been a recipient of Innovation and Individual Excellence Awards from the IBM System Development Labs in the years 2015 and 2016. In his previous roles at IBM, Mr. Madhyalkar headed the IBM Innovation Center for Partners. He was responsible for leading IBM partners as they developed next generation solutions for multiple industries like banking and healthcare. He has led and transformed the Bengaluru Innovation Center, which was subsequently recognized as the best innovation center globally. Mr. Madhyalkar has also worked in the IBM Consulting Global Services, Labs and Software divisions. Before his stint with IBM, he was an industry solutions architect and a strategic group at SAP India Limited. A member responsible for driving SAP solution across the world. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for our guest of honor. Now, I request Mr. Madhyalkar to kindly address the august gathering. Sir.
Good morning, everyone. Distinguished guest here, Dr. Chandrasekhar, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Reddy, Dr. Jagdish, Dr. Sivi Chakravarti, my friend. Thank you so much for inviting me here, and then the distinguished faculties, deans, and most important, students here who have all gathered for this wonderful event. very, very exciting. I was seeing, came in last evening, and this morning I was just watching and could see the complete atmosphere in the morning, so festive and so exciting, and I can completely understand. I understand this whole of this week, rest of the week. You have all the events and post this Tech Fest events and have the other event. I think it's a great moment. Enjoy every moment into this. So from I wanted to share a couple of messages and take this moment to share with you. Coming from the industry, you know, especially there. What I really, I'm sure we all have noticed this, but I just want to stress this a little bit. We are at a very extraordinary time, okay? So we see, especially in the technology area, when in IT and technology area, we see so many things changing so fast. So right now, I think, you see, I'm sure you would have read it just about a year back. I think it was in 2022, October, November, or something like that, 1.5 years back. We had OpenAI launched the ChatGPT, right? Everybody heard about ChatGPT? Can you raise your hands? How many of you have heard ChatGPT or Open? Almost all of us, right? It's just such a tremendous thing on generative AI. AI has been there for last 50, 60 years, you know. AI is not new, right? And we have machine learning, deep learning, neural networks and all those things. But what really transformed this with OpenAI, with generative AI, with LLMs, we call large language models, the kind of application, it's going to touch every person. Even if you go out, anybody on the road, just like Google, right? We all Google, we have WhatsApp, right? So it is going to go in and change everything. But this is not LLMs and ChatGPTs or BARTs, or now it's known as Google's Gemini, right? These are not just a very casual application. They can be used very seriously by industries and corporates or anybody for that matter. So there are applications going to come in. For example, IBM has Watson X, we call this. So we are having these similar solutions tuned for industries like banking or in healthcare, insurance, etc. So as we saw what in 1.5 year, what the number of users OpenAI or ChatGPT has attracted, it took 10 times more the earlier one. For example, Twitter, now it's known as X, or Facebook, or many other things. So, as we are talking about, new things are coming very fast. New technologies are coming which are going to be disruptive in so much in nature that our lives, every individual on this planet, it keeps touching, whether you are in whatever role, doesn't matter, and the way how businesses are done, right? We have heard about so many business models which they have been doing, and suddenly new technology comes in and it disrupts it. New players come in. What it means is the whole landscape is changing so fast. What does it mean is the ground is shifting. What will happen? The ground is shifting when there is an earthquake. You never know. Things will just, some things which are huge, they disappear. New things keeps coming. Suddenly new companies come in. Some established companies go on. Job roles are changing. Job descriptions are changing. What you felt that, okay, 5 years, 10 years back, your elder brother or cousin or sister or anybody who had been working in any of those companies, suddenly those jobs, some of those job roles have changed. Some of them will cease. They will not exist. New job roles will come. So it's a very, very extraordinary moment. And I keep telling, at the same time, it's very exciting. Because the kind of value what it had, for example, generative AI, people, it's true, I have used it myself so many times. It's what you can do in a one-day job work, you can do in 1 hour. So in a way, that's the kind of, Google gives you so many things. Google is going to, the Google search engine is going to become more or less history very soon. People will start using the next one, right? It gives you exactly what you want, not some 100,000 hits, right? You want it in this format, in PPT, in Excel or whatever, so it does this. So I'm just giving this an example, but look at what other technologies and emerging areas are there. There is IoT, there is all other technologies like blockchain, there is artificial intelligence, there is cyber security. So many technologies are there, and when you have all of these technologies, when you have a fusion of these technologies, new solutions are emerging. I use, let's say, an IoT with AI. What you can do it. I'm sure many of you, they have prototypes and drones and many other things. Think about a drone where I have an image processing and visual processing into it, and how it can able to sense the crops, or on security surveillance, or many other applications. There are n number of imagination is there. What I really call is for you. All these new technologies obviously will be available, everybody is going to use it. You are the person, just like you see a sculpture, a person who is going to carve his idol. He can't carve an idol, beautiful idol with his hand. He needs tools, right? But having those tools will definitely help. But having those tools is just not enough. You need skills to really carve out. So it's very similar here. The tools, powerful tools are all available from technologies. But the hands behind it, the mind, the brain behind it, the skills what you need to have, how to use those tools to build the right solutions. You know? So that is very, very important. So you need to have skills in these areas, no doubt about it. But you also need to know how to use them. And also you need to know domain knowledge. I was earlier talking to some of my friends here and there about how important domain knowledge is. So you need to have some business sense, some domain knowledge. When I say domain knowledge, it could be banking, it could be healthcare, oil and gas, whatever. Only then you really understand what is the problem in those areas and how you could able to solve this. So I think with this, I wanted to say that it's a wonderful movement. We are in a right place also. The whole world is looking at India. India is right at the center. And at a time when this whole revolution is, and then you are at the right time. Your generation is at the right. Next 20, 30 years are your years. But unless and until you build up these skills, you go and apply, you go and build these solutions which are disruptive, then it's only going to really be helpful. So my advice to all of you is, enjoy yourself with this movement. I think I'm sure you will see a lot of solutions, but just embrace these technologies, new. And just not, oh, I know AI very well. No, that's not good enough. You need to know different, multiple technologies and domain. These are equally important. So, and then only you could able to visualize what kind of solutions to what kind of problems what's going to happen. So I think with that I would like to thank again Honorable Vice Chancellor and CP and Dr. Jagdish for inviting me here and sharing these moments. Very, very excited, and all the best to all of you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. I'm sure the students have definitely received a level of enlightenment in knowing about the benefits of AI and how they need to enhance their skill sets to become better for tomorrow. Now, I hand over the stage to Dr. Biswas to carry on with the program.
Thank you so much, Dr. Karishma. Moving forward, I would like to now request our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Dr. S.V. Kota Reddy sir, to kindly deliver the presidential address.
Good morning, everyone. Respected Chief Guest, Dr. Buddha Chandrasekhar, Chief Coordinating Officer, All India Council for Technical Education, Ministry of Education, Government of India, Mr. Vittal Adyalkar, Director, IBM Innovation Center for Education, Bangalore, Registrar Dr. Udit Chandra Muruganti, Deputy Director Student Welfare, Dr. Kadir Pasha, Convener V-TAPP, Dr. Sibi Chakravarti, Co-Conveners V-TAPP, Dr. Sudha Erickson, Dr. Harikishan, Deans, Directors, HODs, Coordinators, Section Heads, Faculty and Staff Members, Research Scholars and dear students. I am very delighted to welcome you all to this inaugural ceremony of the International Tech Fest, VTAPP. This is the most awaited event. Already we got postponed because of various reasons. Now today, we are celebrating this VTAPP with great enthusiasm. Dear students, congratulations to each one of you to participate in this the technical festival. There are enormous advantages or enormous benefits if you participate in such technical festivals. First thing is, you should be successful in life. Then to become successful in life, you should participate in such activities apart from the academic activities. We all know that we have very experienced, qualified faculty members who are taking you in the academic path. They are taking you in right direction in the academic path. At the same time, you should excel in other activities. You should be excellent in academics as well as in extracurricular activities. And to make you well-rounded, this kind of activities we are doing in the university. And you all know that it's 2 days the VTAPP, and after 2 days, what is the event? VTAPP, everybody is excited. Now, VTAPP also, there is equal enthusiasm, the students are participating, there are several events planned. All of you take part and then enjoy this event. Basically, when you participate in a technical festival, what are the benefits you are going to have? First thing is, you will enhance your technical knowledge, and of course, you will gain the hands-on experience, and it will enhance your leadership qualities, and also it will enhance your communication skills and the teamwork. There are so many benefits, and I request all the students, the next 2 days, today and tomorrow, you should focus on few things. First thing is, see, many of you, today we have about 40,000 students, and the students of BBA don't know engineering students, and the engineering students don't know other the students from other schools. Therefore, it is a great opportunity for you to mingle with other students. Then not only that, not only our university, within our university, other outside university students also are coming, other universities also are participating. Therefore, make some friends. It's a great opportunity for you to make some friends. That is number one. Number two, and get some innovative ideas by seeing the various events or by seeing the projects of others. You will get some innovative ideas, or by interacting with others, you will get some innovative ideas. And third thing is, enjoy. Actually, no classes. Are there any classes? No classes, no? Yes or no? Yesterday afternoon onwards, we suspended the classes. There are no classes. Now this is the time for the enjoyment. Therefore, celebrate and enjoy the events. Now, there are actually 3 things I want to tell you. But one very important thing is, get innovative ideas. That is very, very important. And once you get innovative ideas, don't stop it there. Meet faculty members concerned to particularly that innovative idea and discuss with them. Suppose if idea is good, then what is the next step? You can prepare a proposal and get the funding from the university through that faculty member. Do you know there is internal funding? How many of you know there is internal funding? If you have an innovative idea, only 50% of you know about it. Just on this occasion, I am telling you, we give internal funding up to 2 lakhs for any innovative idea to develop the product or to develop the technology. Yes or no? If you have an innovative idea, please come forward and take the advantage of that. We give funding. It's not limited to 2 lakhs. We can increase the funding also. This is completely internal funding. The university kept some budget for developing these innovative ideas. So it will be given for the faculty members, but students should be able to use this money for their innovative ideas. Come forward and then utilize this great opportunity. There are 2 schemes. One is RGEMS, the other one is V-Launch. Then under these 2 schemes, you can get funding and develop your innovative ideas. And not only that, don't stop there. You can do the publications with these innovative ideas along with the faculty members. Not only publications, you can do patents also. Before going to publications, please do the patent filing so that your idea will be protected. These are actually the things which are happening in the university. And I'm very happy to inform you that our faculty members, research scholars and students are publishing papers in top-notch journals, in Scopus Index journals, and these publications are very high impact factor, having high impact factor. And if you see the number of publications so far, since our inception 2017, we published around 2,300 publications. Out of this 2,300, last year in the 2023 calendar year, we published 1,050 papers. It's a great achievement of all the faculty members, research scholars and students. And on this occasion, I would like to give the target for the next year. Yes or no? Do you want to have the target for next year? For all the faculty members sitting here and research scholars and the students. Yes or no? Yeah, the next year target is, almost every year we are increasing our publication percentage by 100%. That means what is the next year target? Yes, this year 1,050. 1,050. Next year it would be like 2,000 publications are okay. It would be 2,100, but it's okay if you publish 2,000 papers. I am quite confident that this is possible. This target is not unachievable. It is achievable because of our dedicated faculty members, research scholars and students. Yes or no? Are you confident or not? Voice is not, I am unable to hear. Yes or no? That is great. So then, the other area is the patent publications. Since our inception, 2017, we published 460 patents. We are number 1 in the country among the emerging state private universities in patent publications. It's again a great achievement. See, this having patents, just only publishing patents and keeping quiet is not good. Then we need to do some commercialization. The technology transfer has to happen. Now we are working very hard on technology transfer. So far, out of these 460 patents, around 30 patents already got the granting. And the granting is slow because we published very fast rate, the patent publications. But the granting will happen slowly. Now we are on the right track. The granting also is happening. Now we need to think on the technology transfer to the industry. We are working very hard on that. I am sure that some of our technologies developed by our faculty members, scholars and students will be transferred with great effective manner to the industry. That's what actually we are looking forward. And the other area is like entrepreneurship. Now, some of you already started your own companies in our Innovation Incubation Center, but you need to take it to the next level, product level, and then marketing, and then getting into the market, and so many things you have to do. Anyway, just we started 1 year back, and we are on the right track. I am sure that again we will excel in that area, in entrepreneurship also. Then coming to the placements, we are working very closely with the industries, and today also the industry professional is here, and this way, for every event, we are inviting industry to participate, such that we will have great industry connect. and that way today IBM, the director is here, and all events, if you see, one industry professional we are inviting. Now that is to have the great industry connect, and we are actually doing good in the placements because of this good industry connect. We are having placements, good placements, and in 2023 graduated batch, 93% of students got placed, and the total offers were 1,560, and dream offers, CTC greater than 5.5 lakhs or 360, and super dream offers, CTC greater than 10 lakhs per annum, 384. The highest CTC was 34.4 lakhs per annum, and average CTC was 7.2 lakhs per annum. Total 1,026 students placed out of 1,100 students. That is again the great achievement. And coming to the 2024 graduating batch, current final year students. As of now, we placed 41% of students, and this year also, again we got highest CTC as 35 lakhs per annum, and average CTC this year it is high, it is 8.3 lakhs. Last year it was 7.2 lakhs per annum, and this year it is 8.3 lakhs per annum. There is increase in the average CTC, and so far only 41%, but I am confident that by end of this academic year, we will be able to place again 93% of students this year also. And our CDC team is working very hard, and our CDC team is coordinating with the CDC as well as training team are coordinating with the Vellore team, and we will definitely make it again 93% of placements. Then following, we are actually following the footsteps of our parent campus. You know the rankings of our parent campus. VIT is #1 in the country for engineering in private universities category in NIRF. We all know that. And VIT AP University also is following the footsteps of our parent campus. We are also participating in various rankings, and I am very happy to inform you that we are #1 in the country under Emerging State Private University Outlook ranking in 2022 as well as 2023. And we are working very hard on the NAAC accreditation, and definitely we will get NAAC accreditation also soon. Then all these achievements, whatever we have achieved so far, that is because of the support of our leadership. On this occasion, I would like to express our sincere gratitude to our visionary leadership, our visionary Chancellor, Dr. D. Vishwanathan sir, and highly spirited Vice Presidents, Sri Shankar Vishwanathan sir, Dr. Shekhar Vishwanathan sir, Dr. G.V. Salam sir, for their constant support and guidance. And I would like to express our sincere gratitude to our chief guest today, Dr. Buddha Chandrasekhar ji. In one phone call, he accepted to come to our campus, and thank you very much for coming. I would like to express our sincere gratitude to our the guest of honor, Mr. Vittal also, to accept our invitation to come here and address our students. And before I can conclude, I would like to appreciate the efforts of our team, starting from registrar, our student deputy director student welfare, and convener for Utopia, co-conveners, and tirelessly they are working. A big round of applause for them for all their efforts. The students make use of these 2 days, not only 2 days, 4 days. Okay, first technical, then afterwards the cultural and the sports. Enjoy 4 days, and once again, thank you very much. I wish you all the very best. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your words of encouragement. I will take this opportunity to introduce our next speaker and our chief guest to our audience. Dr. Buddha Chandrasekhar is a distinguished leader in the field of education, currently serving as the Chief Coordinating Officer at the All India Council for Technical Education, AICTE, under the Ministry of Education, Government of India. He is also the CEO of Anuvardhini, a prominent organization in the education sector. He is focused on making India the education and knowledge capital of the world by providing the best education, technology, skills, internships, entrepreneurship, startup and innovation ecosystems to the youth of our country. He is the creator of Inauguration in India, a generative AI, video, voice and document AI translation tool that supports 29 regional, Indian and foreign languages to help breaking barriers of language and unifying India and the world under the principles of Ek Bharat, Shreshth Bharat and One Earth, One Family, One Future. He combines technology, ideas, multi-domain business knowledge, entrepreneurship and leadership with a go-getter attitude. Dr. Chandrasekhar, leading the Ministry of Education, National Educational Alliance for Technology Initiative, Internship, Enterprise Portal, Artificial Intelligence Language Translation Project, Indian Knowledge Systems, distributed 450 crores of free digital content to higher education systems and led various student upskilling initiatives. He focuses on strategy, technology, and business transformation. He is an expert in managing advanced technologies, processes, cybersecurity, and people. Dr. Chandrasekhar is also the architect of 180 plus technology-based systems. So audience, please put your hands together for Dr. Chandrasekhar.
On behalf of Ministry of Education, I welcome all of you for this extraordinary 4 days event. And I'm so happy to see that along with education, a lot of other activities are very important for a human. So this 4 days, DC sir gave a permission to enjoy. So, please enjoy. At the same time, learning is also very important. So you concentrate on learning. So I would like to thank Jagdish Garu and Vittalji from IBM and my very good friend and respected Dr. Kota Reddy Garu and Sudha Garu and C.T. Chakravarti who is continuously following for this event. So and I'm so happy that Andhra Pradesh is my own state and I did my diploma just like 10 kilometers from here in Guntur district. So I'm so happy to be here. Andarki namaskaram. Naaku Telugu chala baga maatladavachu. So I mean, one thing, sir, I would like to go back 20 years back. Okay, the story. I would like to tell you a very small story, which only I know and one of my good friend knows. He is in US now. So we both finished diploma from 10 kilometers from here, and he is class first and I'm class second. He got a seat in VIT, Chennai, Vellore College, and I got a college, seat in Pune University, in one of the colleges in Pune University. I didn't have food for 3 days. I felt so bad that he got into VIT and I got into a small college, and I'm so happy to be here because it took 20 years for me to come to the VIT campus. But I would like to tell you what is the VIT? My friend, he is in US now. He is a researcher, but his house is very near, in Vijay, very near to Gannavaram. There is a place called Gannavaram in Vijayawada. So his name is Kambapatu Vamshi Krishna. If you go back and see, he is your super senior. So he owns IP6 patent for the entire world. I think that's kind of an extraordinary talent is what VIT is creating. Which I myself experienced it. I still feel every day that oh my God, he owns such an extra wonderful patent. Of course I own few patents, but not kind of IP6. Literally, whatever you are going to communicate in future, he holds that patent with him. I think that's kind of an extraordinary talent is what VIT is producing. I'm so happy, and I'm happy for you that you are very fortunate to be here and studying in such kind of a prestigious university. It is not only disseminating the knowledge, it is giving you wings to fly on the research side. on the innovation side, on the entrepreneurship side. But sir, this 2 lakh rupees is very injustice. You need to give 5 lakh rupees to them, for the entrepreneurship. Because if you ask me, if you demand for 10 lakh rupees, they are very rich. And contradictory, if you give you money, don't money. But negotiate. See, negotiation is also a skill. So see, now I am negotiating in front of all of you. I am forcefully telling sir that please give 5 lakh rupees. Tomorrow you go and say this is the best of the best solution for the entire world. So you will also give him some kind of a stake to the VIP. So that you utilize the infrastructure. See, when I did my MBA from Maryland University, I shared this very interesting experience. What is the difference between Indian universities or Indian institutes and other institutes? The only fundamental difference is, one side I finished my MBA class, on the other side of the road within the same university I worked. I mean, of course, it's a Microsoft Office, but it's like a industry as well as the knowledge collaboration together in one place. See what such wonderful opportunity. So one side you are studying, and the next minute you are just jumping out of the road and you are into the industry. I think this is the model what we as in India want. If you go to Stanford, that I did some entrepreneurship from Stanford University. I learned a lot there because your education matters only to a certain extent, but Juga, I think how you will innovate, how you will identify the problem, how you will solve the problem, what is the best way of solving a problem. Is there how we can utilize advanced technologies to solve the human problems? Because who created problems in this planet? Humans. Remaining if you take the animals, birds, they are all very innocent, they don't know anything. Maybe we created the microwave, micro-technologies, we spoiled the earth. None of them are spoiled. So who's supposed to solve it? Humans, we. I think we need to understand that there are huge problem statements available across the domains. Not only in the technology domain, across the domains, huge opportunities are available. We need to solve it. So if you see from the country point of view, right? I am so fortunate, and I am sure you all also agree that I am very proud of my Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji. What a visionary he is. People say that he is a chai wala. Maybe he is a chai wala. He understood the problem of the common person. That's the reason this NEP National Education Policy 2020 is the best of the best document after the Constitution taken by the Honorable Dr. Baba Saheb Ambedkar. Because what we did in this, very simple. We churned through all possible best of the best national education policies across the world. And we focused, because maybe before I tell this story, I will just go back one step a little. When Britishers left, they did one biggest damage to our country because they realized Indians are extraordinary human beings. After Germans, Indians has a wiring of an interconnection of their left and right brains. So they understood. They thought, okay, why don't I create a worker from India? Take them to all other European nations, let them work under us. This is called colonial culture, right? So they created the old national education policy in order to create a workers. So when Honorable Prime Minister came, he wants to make our country as a Vishwaguru, as a world capital of the world, right? So that's where we all work together and churn through all these educational policies across the world and created the best of the best policy where we can become a skill capital of the world. And the knowledge capital of the world, not the education capital, the knowledge. Very important. If you remember, recollect, few decades back, we were number one in the entire world. Takshashila is there with us. Such a wonderful university where we used to teach 36 kind of kalas. 36 kind. How many we are teaching now, sir? 4 to 6. One we call STEM, the engineering, non-engineering, arts, one is law. I think one is finance. I think 5 to 6, max 7, not more than that. We used to teach 36 colors. One of them are astrology. That's the reason without any measurement they understood the difference between the earth and the sun. That is nothing but a Hanuman Chalisa. If you retranslate the Hanuman Chalisa, simple easiest words, it will give you the distance between earth and the sun. That's it. But we put it in a Sanskrit base so that most of people never understood because most of that got burnt. So we never adopted it. But Germans adopted. That's the reason they became #1 in automobile industry. What they did, they have taken so many copies, they have reinterpreted it, they understood what it is, and they started executing all that. So we were the best of the best scientists. We used to have, which we used to call as the rishis. In our movies we used to see, right, someone doing tapasya. So what is tapasya? Is nothing but a focus. You are focusing on one thing to achieve, right? So we, now in movies we see someone is sitting below a tree and doing tapasya. Like, no, that's not tapasya. That is not. What is Munis used to do? Focus. They used to take a problem, focus, fully focus. They used to solve the problem. That's where they did so many things. The first medicine, a medical operation was done by Indians. I'm sure you all know Vinayak Chauthi, right? So where we used to have one boy with an infant head. It's an advanced, what we call is the doctors do operation, transplantation between a human and a non-human. That's what we are celebrating now as a Vinayak Chauthi, because as we are more humans, we want some colors, so we put so many colors to it. In order to recognize and remember that we are the one Indians who did this kind of operations long back. So what it really means, your forefathers, your fathers, you have that extraordinary brain with you. You can do wonders if you want to create. That's where the national education policy comes into picture. It gave you the wings to do innovation. It gave you the wings to do researching. Of course, V-TAPP is doing from last so many years. But now it allowed the students to study even in a small government college. So that's the beauty of this national education policy. Along with that, Matrubhasha. మీ తల్లి మాట్లాడే భాష చాలా చాలా ఇంపార్టెంట్. ఎందుకంటే the language which your mother spoke, right, that is your main operating system language in your brain. If now I'm speaking in English, what I'm doing, I'm basically thinking in Telugu, reinterpreting that in English, and then using my voice senses and distributing. If you speak something, I will take it as an input and I will reinterpret, because I have two operating systems in my mind. See, that's the greatness of Indians. They can put n number of operating systems. P.V. Narasimha Rao ji did 14 operating systems inside his mind. If you born in any other country, you only know only one language, maybe English or Chinese or Japanese. But in India, it is a multicultural, multilingual. That's the beauty of our country. The minute we go to Karnataka, we try to speak Kannada. Right? If you go to Tamil Nadu, we try to speak some dialects of Rajinikanth, right? So that's the way it works. I think that's the beauty of our country. I think I'm so happy to see such kind of a wonderful events. This event is not only about technology, even about technology, but I don't want to go more depth on the technology side, but see the kind of a mix of it. Sports, entertainment, art, as I said, 36 colors. Slowly we are moving, marching towards the Vishnu Guru. That is the reason all the countries have started respecting our country now. Everyone is listening to India because our thought process is changed. They all understood the power of Indians because the Yala Raja Dhada Praja. The way your king behaves, the entire kingdom will go in that way. So basically when we did all this, we did one beautiful thing. Maybe most of you don't know that we identified 56 emerging technologies for next 15 years. So I have written a robot called Ping. I don't know whether you know it or not. Pingali. How many of you know Pingali? Pingali is the one who created ones and zeros. The computers which you use now, right? It all depends on ones and zeros. I'm an electronics engineer. So that ones and zeros was invented by a scientist called Pingali. So I named it as a Ping, and what we did, we have analyzed 160 countries. What is their technical requirements? What projects they are coming up? What is the kind of a world moving towards which technology? For example, quantum computing, cyber security, artificial intelligence, of course, deep learning, NLP. So what is this world? What side it is moving, and who is investing what? And how this social media is penetrating? How much digitization is happening? We have taken all this as an inputs and identified 56 emerging technologies and started skilling, reskilling and upskilling all the students. Because you are so fortunate you have all this opportunity, and luckily Quaterly and all others, they are giving you opportunity to learn all this, right? But to become an all-rounder. But what about the other students? So that's where we are focusing, we are giving them so many things. But I would like to focus on 2 to 3 simple technologies, because the AI is completely changing our world. Once upon a time when you woke up, right, what we used to do, maybe sir I don't know, we used to put a calendar and we used to see the calendar and pray Bhagavan saying that, at least today please save me from my wife. So that's what we used to at least, I'm just joking. But we used to pray God. What we are doing now? We will immediately, the minute we get up, we will open our mobile and say, "Arey sala, isne to like nahi kiya mera. He is not shared my thing. Arey itna hi likes aaya, itna hi views aaya." The world is changed, but not only that, the entire world became a digital village now. What it means is you can sit here and do anything. So that is kind of an opportunity what you got. So your number of problem solutions are increased, and at the same time you can sit, you can be a student. Learn the things within your college, at the same time you can become an entrepreneur. What a wonderful opportunity, right? So why don't you take up example for the girl students I see here? As you know, there are a lot of cyber bullying happening. Why don't you create a small, cyber attack preventive, bullying preventive app? Because a lot of people do photo morphing, what not, people want to do something bad, they will do. So why don't you create and take 1 rupee per woman per day? Do you know how many women lives in this world? More than 3 billion. Imagine every day you are taking 1 rupee. You will become richer than anyone in this world. See, the understanding the problem, the scale of the problem and trying to execute that, on the ground level. This is what, we need to have it in our mind. And I just want to put one more thing is that, patenting. I think this is very, very important. But before patenting, I will tell you one more thing called jugaad. So what happened, one soap company received a complaint in Europe nation. So they have an office in India also, they produce soap here. So that soap company, they understood that one of the complaint is very simple, one-liner complaint. They said, there is no soap inside the soap box. That's it. That's the only problem statement. So now they created an AI system which peeps, because how you will know whether soap is there or not inside a box without opening. So they created a system which peeps into the box and see whether that soap is there or not. If it is not there, then someone it will put a mark and someone will pick it up and throw it. This is a very simple thing. They spent 300 billions and created. They sent this machine technology to everyone. But in the factory of they have in India, that fellow is not using that machine. They got bugged up. They said, what is this? We spent 300 millions and this fellow is not using. So the CEO of the company, all big people came, visited. That the floor manager, he said, sir, I don't know, because that fellow is not using. So he went there. There is the 8th standard failed fellow is sitting there. They asked, why you are not using it? Is it that you don't know the technology? He said, no, sir, I know the solution. They said, what is the solution you found? He said, sir, very simple. I have a fan because it is too hot in South India. So I have what is that fan we call table fan. I have a table fan. So I used to put table fan towards me. It gives me wind. I put the same in front of that soap box. If the box is empty, it is a lightweight, it will fly. It will fly. This is the Indian brain. I am telling you, if you want to solve any problem, Indians have that capability. That is the reason Indians are most of the biggest companies, Indian CTOs, CEOs, vice presidents are Indians. But we have only one problem, I will tell you. The problem is we never work together as a team. We all work as an individual. Indians are best of the best as an individual, not as a team. That is the reason, if one of our friends is doing good. Example, my friend, he is number one always. He is an extraordinary person. I used to feel jealous. He is getting, so I used to get up at 3, he used to get up at 2:30. And when he started 2:30, I started 2. He started 1. Sometimes, we never even slept. Then I understood, I think the rat race is basically harming our health. It is better we both will become friends. And then slowly we become friends. I think this is the right opportunity to make friends. Because you don't know, sometimes your friend maybe become a billionaire, by inventing something. So it is good that, have a good teamwork, working together as a team Bharat, which will give you lots of support, because, one may be good in management, one may be good in technology, other person may be good in sales, other person may be good in getting investment for you. So it is very important to have friends across the domains. if you don't have any friend of management or finance, immediately you identify someone and and have a friendship with them. It is the same domain as well as, because if you see one more, I will ask you one simple fundamental question. How many of you use WhatsApp? Everyone, right? Every day WhatsApp sends 55 billion messages. Do you know their team size? 18 engineers are handling 55 billion transactions, the messages, files, whatever you do on the WhatsApp, right? They are passing back and through, two-way, not one-way. How 18 people are doing it? Imagine the kind of a team they created. Understanding between these 18 people. That's very, very important. So create teams, agile teams, not a big team. You don't need 1,000 people. All you need is 18 Bahubalis in your team. We created, as ma'am said, a tool called Anuvadini. It's basically a Make in India global voice, text, video, online instant translation tool. Imagine now I'm speaking in English, you will listen the same thing in Telugu instant with video. An extraordinary tool we created. What is the team size? 4. So recently one of the big men, she asked, how many of you? I said 4. She said only 4. I said yes. I need only 3 Bahubalis along with me. I am 1 Bahubali, 4 Bahubalis. Why you need so many? Because Pravas, right? 6 feet, heavy lifting, and extraordinary hero. That you need an extraordinary person who can do extraordinary things. You need to identify that person. That's it. Of course, I'm a Pawan Kalyan fan, but still, the Bahubali. But what I'm trying to say here is that, if Indians want, they can do anything. I would like to touch one last point, with Chanakya. Because very, very important point. Do you know how many days this entire Mahabharata went? 18 days. Do you know the preparation for Mahabharata? So Chanakya said very clearly, if you want to win any battle, plan well. For 80% needs to be plan and strategy. Execution will become only 20%. What it really means, you need to start with the end. Example, now today you are trying to create something new solution. You need to start, visualize. Sometimes my wife says, you are not sleeping and you are continuously saying, Anuvadini while sleeping. Why? Because I kept to make sure that I want to give this tool to free to all 30 crore students across the country, because I also studied in Telugu medium. So I see that way. It's very difficult when you switch. Lot of people suicide and some people surrender. I don't feel shy that I came from Telugu medium. I'm proud for my language. Why should I feel shy? It's my mother language. I'm very proud that I'm a Telugu. But at the same time, how fast you can learn other things, right? And it was one last thing. There is something called God time. It starts at 3:45. What it really means in a scientific terms. At that time, Earth receives a very positive vibes. The cosmic energy, which will energize your brain to accept more data. I request all of you, get up at morning 3:45. For 1 hour if possible, half an hour or maximum 1 hour. You study and see the wonders. That's a secret sauce of most of the Indians. I think who became very successful. So I think I request that one more thing, and the last one I see that skilling, reskilling, upskilling. Because every day things are changing, new technologies are coming. I think it is very, very important for us to understand the technology, adopt that technology, visualize that technology, visualize that you are executing that technology, problem solving that technology, upskilling that technology. Very, very important. The recent, if you take the lower versions, right, 9.0 Node has come, React became 18.0. I think everything is changing on a daily basis, and maybe ChatGPT is creating so many wonders. I think why can't we create a ChatGPT within our country? I think we need to make sure that we are the Indians who rule the world, who produce millions of doctors, millions of engineers, millions of carpenters. That also very important. Millions of painters. I think we need to make sure every area he as Indians occupy this entire world and major job opportunities. And I thank all of you for giving this opportunity. And let us all work together as a team India, okay, team Bharat, so that he will take our country to the next level. But one last thing I would like to tell you, but I will tell you this in Telugu. మన భారతీయులకి మన స్ట్రెంగ్త్ తెలియదు. మనం హనుమంతుడు అంటాం. హనుమాన్ మూవీ రీసెంట్గా వచ్చి చూశారు కదా. హనుమంతుడు ఏం చేస్తాడంటే ఎడ్జ్ వరకు వెళ్ళి అక్కడ కూర్చుంటాడు. నేను సీతను ఎలా తీసుకురావాలి, లంకను దాటి ఎలా తీసుకురావాలని పక్కన చెప్పాలన్నమాట. నీ అంత బలవంతుడు ఎవరు లేదని చెప్తే అప్పుడు కంప్లీట్గా బలమేంటో తెలుసుకొని అంత పెద్ద సముద్రాన్ని కూడా దాటి అటువైపు వెళ్ళి అక్కడ సైలెన్స్ కూరుకోకుండా అక్కడ అంతా కాల్ చేసి, అంటే మనం మామూలుగా వెళ్ళాం కదా, వెళ్తే కాల్ చేసి వచ్చేస్తాం. అక్కడ మొత్తం కాల్ చేసి మళ్ళీ వెళ్ళకొచ్చు. దిస్ ఈజ్ యాక్చువల్లీ ద ఇండియన్స్ ఆర్ లైక్ దిస్. Someone is to tell you, the Britishers told us we are the best of the best from the brain point of view, we are the best of the best from the technology point of view, from the adaptation point of view, from the capacity point of view, from the research point of view, from the innovation point of view. Till that we were just sitting ideal and watching. I think we need to re-energize, we need to reconnect and understand our power and take it to the next level so that we will all contribute to this developing, to this nation, so that this nation will become a developing nation to a developing nation. And when you yourself develop, your family will develop, your friends will develop, your city will develop, your state will develop, internally, in short, your country will develop. I thank everyone and best of luck to all of you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for your encouraging words of wisdom. Moving forward, I would now like to invite Dr. Sudha Mate Allison to tell us more about this International Tech Fest, V-TAPP 2024. So,
distinguished dignitaries on the dais, esteemed faculty members and our talented students, a very good morning to all. It gives me immense pleasure to welcome you all to VTAPP 2024, the vibrant technical fest organized by VTAPP University. Today we gather here to not just participate as students, but as innovators, creators, visionaries, ready to embark on a journey of exploration and excellence. VTAPP stands as a testament to our commitment to fostering a culture of innovation and technological advancement. It serves as a melting pot where students from various colleges, universities and institutions converge to showcase their talents, exchange ideas and push the boundaries of what is possible. So our theme this year, Explore the Marvels of Technology, encapsulates the essence of what we aim to achieve through this fest. We believe that education should not be confined to the four walls of a classroom, but should extend to the real world applications that enhance our lives and drives progress. I am thrilled to announce that this year VTAPP offers an unprecedented opportunity to students to compete for prizes totaling up to 20 lakhs. This is not just about winning accolades, but about challenging yourselves, pushing your limits and unleashing your full potential. Beyond the competitions and prizes, VTAPP is a celebration of creativity, collaboration and community. It's a platform where ideas are born, nurtured and brought to life. So with our 90 plus innovative and fun events organized by our 100 plus clubs, there is something for everyone to explore and enjoy. Most notable of those events are Shark Tank, Robo Wars, Drone Racing, Laser Ops, Robo Race, Coder Hunt Hackathon, Coder Astra Hackathon, etc. We have a total of 3,600 plus registrations for various events. So this achievement is a result of great passion and ingenuity of our students, a potent blend in my opinion that has a potential to nurture brilliance in our youth. So our clubs and chapters also played a pivotal role in shaping the VTAPP experience, from technical clubs pioneering cutting edge innovations to non-technical clubs fostering creativity and personal growth, each one contributes to the rich tapestry of talent that defines our university. As we embark on this exciting journey together, I encourage each and every one of you to seize this opportunity to learn, grow and inspire. Let us embrace the spirit of VTAPP and dare to dream big, for it is through our collective efforts that we will shape the future of technology and make a meaningful impact on the world around us. So this fest is sponsored by Lenovo, BMW Motorrad, Intel, Maruti Nexa, Mike Bags, Code Tantra and many others. And we have our government partners also, APIS, MSME, Startup Andhra Pradesh, TIE Global Summit. So let us come together and make VTAPP 2024 a resounding success. Thank you and let the festivities begin.
Thank you so much, Dr. Ellison. I would like to inform our audience that we are shortly going to conclude our inaugural session, and I request everyone to remain seated until then. Moving forward, Shri Vittal Madhyalkar and Dr. Buddha Chandrasekhar, V-TAPP University extend its sincere gratitude to you. We are truly honored to have you with us for the inaugural function of VTAPP 2024. Your gracious presence not only bestowed prestige upon this event, but also your insightful words have significantly inspired the audience. We genuinely value the time you dedicated to grace us with your presence amidst your busy schedule. May I now kindly request our Registrar, Dr. Jagdish C. Mudiganti, to present a memento to our guest of honor. I now request our Honorable Vice Chancellor to present a memento to our chief guest, symbolizing our deep appreciation and gratitude for their invaluable contribution to this occasion. Thank you so much. I would now invite the convener of VTAPP, Dr. C.V. Chakravarti, to conclude this session and also deliver the vote of thanks.
A very good afternoon to one and all. So first and foremost, I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to our esteemed chief guest, Dr. Buddha Chandrasekhar sir. So Chief Coordinating Officer, ACD, and your speech was completely inspiring, sir. And Vittal Madhyalkar sir from IBM for gracing us with their presence today. And your insights and presence have added immense value to VTAPP 2024. So, my heartfelt thanks to the management of V-TAPP University for providing us with the platform and resources to host this spectacular event. Your continuous encouragement and belief in our endeavors are truly appreciated. So, I would like to express my sincere thanks to our respected Chancellor sir, Dr. G. Vishwanathan sir, and all the VPs and AVPs. So, your constant guidance and vision have been the driving force behind the success of VTAPP. So, a special thanks to Honorable Vice Chancellor Sir, Dr. S.V. Kotareddy Sir, Registered Dr. Jagdish Mudikandi Sir, Student Welfare Dr. Kadir Basha Sir, all deans, faculty members, research scholars, club coordinators for your unwavering support and commitment to the success of VTAPP. A special acknowledgement to the network team, Dr. Nandakumar Sir, SDC team, Dr. Ajit Jubal Sir, so web and email team, 360 team, so estate team, so food and guest care team, so t-shirt distribution team, IAC team, so finance team, HR team, purchase team, COE team, men's hostel warden, Bala Sir, and ladies hostel warden, so all faculty members and social media committee, so core committee faculty members, all staff, security head CSO sir, and all security staff for ensuring the smooth functioning and security of the event. So let's not forget the backbone of VTAPP, so our enthusiastic students, so your energy, passion and creative spirit have truly defined the success of this fest. So as the saying goes, alone we can't do so little, so together we can do much. Also a special thanks to student core committee team, so disciplinary committee team, so event coordinators and student overall coordinator and volunteers. And my hearty thanks to my co-convener Dr. Edison and Dr. Harikishan. And in conclusion, I would like to quote Walt Disney, so who once said, "You can design and create and build the most wonderful place in the world, but it takes people to make a dream a reality." Right? So today we stand united as a community, so having turned our dreams into reality, thanks to each and every one of you who work together. And thank you everyone for your outstanding contribution for making VTAPP 2024 a resounding success. Let's carry the spirit forward and look forward to many more collaborative ventures in the future. Thank you and have a wonderful day.
Thank you everyone. We are looking forward to your presence in some other occasions. Thank you. Thank you audience.